Hi everyone, this is a tutorial video on Google Resource app and Google Assignment app. We're going to talk about the difference between both of them. So this is my course under my courses. It is called the Cal Middle School Faculty Course section 2021. It looks very similar to yours. It is not a group, just a course. So let's create an assignment. So first thing, when you originally have an assignment, these are the functions you will get. To expand the functions and to get more, we create this, we press this icon, the minimize and maximize icon, and now we have more. So let's just say that we want to insert content. And by content, we just mean different descriptors in the description of the assignment. So we have obviously these, but then if you look over here, these are the other items I can also add into it. So if I click Google Drive Resource app, these are all of my items within my Google Drive, and it's considered a resource. Okay, so if it's a resource, this is something that I will need to observe, read, or listen to. It is a resource, so that's why it's going to go in the descriptor. Now, if I look at this one, Google Drive assignment, this means I manipulate. Okay, so I'm going to have to manipulate this in some shape or form. So this is a resource, so when I click it, it's going to go to my drive. And again, these are only items that I have in my folder. It cannot be in a shared folder. So just keep that in mind. We can put PDFs in this version because remember, again, it's a resource. So things do not need to be manipulated. It's just a copy, a fixed copy. All right, so once I attach something, then I can import it. It seems that the most popular one that we've been using is import embed. That means it gives an actual picture of it, and they can, for example, if it's a PowerPoint, they'll be able to go to the next part. So if I hit import embed of this one, it'll sync. Don't be afraid of this orange screen. It just means that it's there. We just can't see it yet until we press that button create at the end. But let's keep going. So we just added a resource and we did that via insert content. So let's go over to Google Drive assignments. Now remember, this is going to be something I can manipulate. So when I click this, it's going to do the same thing that we saw before. So it's just thinking. Now look at the difference. We can't use movies because they cannot manipulate a movie. It's a resource. It's a fixed item. Also, PDFs are not available. It can only be a Google Suite app, I guess you can say. I don't think that's the correct term, but it's anything that's in our drive. So Google Slides, I think this is called Google Sheets. This is called Google Doc. We can also, I think, we can put forms in here as to how to find them. I'm not there yet. See here, oh, there goes my answer. So we cannot put a Google form. Okay, so obviously that's not going to be an option. So I think the reason behind that is because Schoology wants us to use their assessments. So just keep that in mind. It can only be a Google Suite. Okay, so and it also has to be in our shared. Sorry, not in our shared. In our personal drive, it cannot be in a shared or Teams drive. All right, so let's just pretend I'm going to click this one. It's a Google Slides. So what's going to happen is going to create a copy of it. This is the one we want each individual child to have a copy of. It cannot be a resource. It has to be add assignment for Google Drive. So then I'm just going to click it. This will create a copy of your file for each student. Okay, so this is the one we would like. Then we would manipulate the due date. Let's just say it's due tomorrow. Categories will now be in here, and we're going to go over that tomorrow. Period, you will have, I believe, semester 1, semester 2. This is now an option. Sync to SIS. That means SIS, another word for that is PowerSchool. If there's a rubric you can attach. We have not gone over this. We probably will not use it this year, the learning objectives, but hopefully that will be our evolution. Individually assigned, I can only pick certain students if I would choose to. Lock, that means the due date is locked. So if I say I click on it, I can unlock it or lock it now, which means I'm no longer accepting any other assignment. There was a deadline and we had to meet the deadline. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Lock on. This is how you can set the due dates. Then publish to students. That means it's an active assignment. Grade statistics disabled. It's going to tell me how students are doing, how many students actually passed my assessment. And then this one's copy to courses, not available yet. So I clicked all the most practical functionality and then just hit create. All right, name the category. Oh, okay, so let's just put new grading category. And one of them is projects that we have. So I'm just gonna put that and then hit create. So here it goes. Name on the field is required. Where? Oh, haha. Let's just put Google Demo. I did not title the assignment. There it is. So once I click it, this is the resource, right? This is the resource that I needed for every student. This is the copy. Same thing, same item, different purpose or use. Okay, so different purpose or use. All right, I hope this was helpful on how to create, what is the difference between a resource, a Google resource app, and a Google assignment app. All right. And then once again, don't forget that we have our Schoology Help Center. This is very useful. It has live videos for you to guide you with any of those questions. Just type away any topic or themes or questions in there and it'll sort them for you. Once again, thank you for watching.